And so a lot of times when I pick Conor, I'm just like, man, right there I get rocked. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right off the bat, getting head kicked. But it's okay. It's Stephen Wonderboy Thompson head kicking me. I can forgive that. So, in light of everything that is going on right now with Conor McGregor, and by everything that's going on, I mean the fact that we don't really know if Conor is going to actually fight or not, I figured we're going to use Conor. I'm still going to do a fighter showcase for Conor when we get closer to it, but I actually haven't used him in a long time, and this is a fighter that I really avoid using a lot, just because, like, for one, he's someone that everybody says is so good, and all the top players use him, and I see why. But the truth of the matter is, he just doesn't work for me. As I get cut right there. He just doesn't work for me. And so a lot of times when I pick Conor, I'm just like, man, right there I get rocked. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right off the bat, getting head kicked. But it's okay. It's Stephen Wonderboy Thompson head kicking me. I can forgive that. But yeah, man, like, a lot of times when I'm using Conor, I'm just like, okay, if I end up losing right now, this guy is going to say, how could you lose while using Conor? It's like, bro, I'm not good with Conor. That's just the thing. But there's this narrative that everybody is good with Conor, and I don't know if that's the truth. I think you still kind of have to learn how to use him. There are a few things he definitely does for you, like the power, of course, the speed, the footwork, his health stats. Those are good. But man, the fact that he's kind of on the shorter end kind of affects me, especially in this weight class. And I think another problem is that I tend to want to play him sim. I think that's a big thing. You know, I kind of want to use his teeps to the body. I want to use his pull counters. I want to use his obliques and front leg side kicks to the leg. I want to stay in southpaw. I want to kind of back my opponent up, but not back him up with combinations. Back him up with, like, presence, like the way Conor does. I want to do all that. And I'm finding that, you know, trying to do that, it's not easy. Like, playing sim with Conor is difficult. As I get rocked again. All right. So it's this Wonder Boy roundhouse that I gotta really watch out for. All right. Yeah, there's some characters that on paper are rated very high, but they're not easy to use unless you cheese your freaking ass off. John Jones is one of them. Like, a lot of these players that are good with John Jones, if you respect, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't trust you. Yeah, a lot of these dudes that are good with John Jones, like, if you have these guys, all right, use John, but you can't clinch one time, and you can't knee elbows. Ooh, that was so close. You can't clinch. You can't knee elbow spam. Watch them just go. I don't know how to do it. A lot of people that are good with John, they just clinch you all day. Over and over and over again. They're just clinching you. Over and over. Pretty much, honestly. A lot of people in this game that claim to be, like, great grapplers, it's pretty much all they do. You know, if you had to ask these people to use John sim, you know, like, mimic him, they wouldn't know how to do it. They would just get knocked out. And I think it's very similar with Conor. You know, one thing I'm hoping also that, like, they do away with later on is just the ease of catching kicks. Like, they gotta separate the mechanic of catching a kick from blocking low and also checking a kick. Like, it's not a simple skill, bro. And this game does not give it the respect it deserves, the ability to catch a kick. It should be separated. But, like, all you have to do is just block low, and boom, you automatically catch a kick. To me, it's just stupid. Same thing, like, the low block does too much. It just does way too much. These are some of the changes I would really love to see to really increase and improve the skill level in terms of striking in this game. Right now, holding low block, of course, blocks low for you. It allows you to catch kicks. And it allows you to also check a kick. Which, by the way, this dude is getting busted up now. I keep having to remind them of this. A kick check is not... There we go. It's not just defense, man. There we go. It's a counter. It's an intercepting counter. That's what it is. When you check a kick, it's an intercepting counter. It's not a freaking, it's not just a block, you know, like you putting your hands up and someone makes contact with your arms. It's not what that is. That's like saying when someone is, when someone's about to punch me and I meet them in the middle with a cross, that's just a block. Like, bro, you're doing damage to him with your defense. When you check a kick, you're literally, the whole entire point is to hurt the other guy's shin that's trying to kick you. You're lifting up your leg, turning your foot onto the outside, freaking flexing your shin and making it as hard as possible so that your opponent can make contact with it. It's an intercepting counter. It should require a different input. You shouldn't be able to do it by just holding low block. The same low block that allows you to block roundhouse kicks to the body, as he hits me with that. Same low block that allows you to catch roundhouse kicks to the body, catch teeps to the body, catch turn-in side kicks to the body. This just does too much. That's single button controls. Does way too much. I'm gonna start spinning on him as he spins. See how right there? I was literally just holding low block and I caught his turn-in side kick. Like, that should require a unique input. Rock again. I'm not rushing this finish right now. I'm trying to get a nice finish. Maybe a turn in, like a wheel kick to the head, and I get rocked again. Son of a gun, bro. These jabs. Rocked again. To the body. To the head. Again. I was kind of hoping that at this point, that wheel kick will start doing, start bleeding through very hard. Sit him down again. Again, I'm not going to finish it. That's okay. That is okay. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. I thought that was good. It wasn't as, you know, dominant as I would have liked it to be. I got rocked more than a few times in this fight, but it's still okay. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out just how to make Conor work for me. Because if I'm going to use Conor, bro, I don't want to use him the same exact way everybody else does. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds,
like I want an authentic Conor that's also pretty good. And he does have all the tools. It's just figuring out a way to... I got to come up with a system and figure out a way to incorporate everything he does well, you know? That's what I need. So, one more, and I should be good. Let's go, Masvidal. Kicks to the legs, huh? You're already trying to troll? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, bro. Some of these players, man. This guy is either an alternate account or he's... Yeah, this is probably an alt. Because I've never run into this guy. And he's doing the, you know, I'm a good player thing. I do something decent. I hit you. And I fake bow right away, you know? I fake bow. Yeah, this dude clearly is an alt. So let's lock in. Really? I get cut? I'll say this again. Oh, yeah, bro. Watch the block counter, because I will get you with it. I told you. If he's smart, he's not going to do that again. I'm telling you guys, the biggest thing I'm noticing right now is, besides the fact that players have gotten very good with their footwork, is a lot of players are no longer just starting off with combos anymore. See what he's doing? It's a jab. Jab, jab, then he probably throws his combo. You know, it's like a boom, boom. The rhythm has changed. It has. In UFC 3, UFC 4, like right there, single, fake, single, fake. Single, single, single. Yeah. This is not easy to deal with. People that do that. I know it because I do it too. See what happens when he throws a combination? If I'm using Conor, I feel like I have such an easier time when people are throwing combos at me. Because with Conor, one slip counter, a pull counter, a duck counter, devastating, man. So if you're smart and you're facing... Wow. He backstepped right there. If you're smart and you're facing a Conor McGregor player, it's best to not throw combinations and give your opponent room to pull or duck or slip and counter you. Because like I said, Conor can be absolutely devastating when he does that, man. Pull counters, boom, slip, boom. Respect, nice striking. Yeah, you were fake bowing to me earlier, bro. So I don't really know if I believe you.
Ready to fight? Ready.
I'll touch your gloves, though. Yeah, so what do you guys think is going on with Conor right now? What do you think is happening? Now, personally, I think he's going to show up. I think he'll show up and fight. You can kind of tell when he's completely out of shape, and from the, you know, Instagram videos he's posting, he looks like he's been training. He looks like he's in shape. Now, is he going to be in the right shape? I mean, honestly, I don't think he's too worried about this fight against Chandler. And I really don't think he should be, in my opinion. This is an archetype he's faced before. See what I'm saying? Like, Michael Chandler is an archetype he's faced before. Like, think about it. A shorter wrestler, orthodox, with a good overhand. How many times has Conor McGregor dealt with those guys, you know? This might as well be Eddie Alvarez all over again. If you throw combos, they see what I mean? But that was just one pull. That was one pull counter I landed, followed up with a combination, sent him down. Again. So yeah, I'm thinking, man, like it's gonna be just like any other Conor McGregor fight. And we've talked about this over and over again. The Conor tactic. It's one of two things. You get to pick your poison. It's either you back up and shell up and I shred you against the cage, or you lash out at me, I counter the heck out of you and knock you out. You pick your poison. This is why you completely take him out of that game by grappling him, bro. This is what Habib did. That's what Habib did. Habib was like, yeah, I'm not playing any of that. How about I just wrestle you? Rocked. Whoa, that could have been bad. And so, I think the game plan, I mean, he already told Michael Chandler, I'm going to pin you. That's what's going to happen, man. I think Conor will take the center of the octagon. He's going to use posture, front kicks to the body, fake charges, extended arms. You know, all of this stuff. The extended arm, preventing you from actually closing that distance. When you go to close that distance, boom, teep to the body, a fake charge, backs you up, he closes that distance, small incremental movements. Next thing you know, you're like, I'm gonna lash out. Then he freaking pulls and boom, snipes you. Or you just, you know, you do the Chad Mendes, where you just like hug block and pin yourself against the cage, and then that's where he just butchers you. Actually forgot to mention, another viable option, of course, is to do what Dustin Poirier did. But Dustin Poirier was able to do what he did also because Dustin Poirier got hands. You can't just go out there with a kick Conor's legs game plan. It's not going to work. Dustin was a threat, you know, and Dustin was countering him beautifully with the right hook over the top. So, I just don't know if Michael Chandler has the technology to deal with Conor. I don't know. We will find out. But if I had to guess, my answer would be no. My answer would be no. He's the kind of fighter that's tailor-made for Conor to look good. Period. One of the worst things that can happen to a fighter is showing up to the octagon shorter than Conor, bro. Honestly. He just does not lose to... Freaking A, man. I was not expecting that, but okay, I'll take it. Conor just does not lose to fighters that are shorter than him, man. It just doesn't happen. I'm also not rushing this finish. Like, if I wanted to get this dude out of here right now, like, if I really wanted to, what I would do is go orthodox and just, like, break his block and just get him out of there. But I kind of want to do it more surgical. But I kind of also want to get it finished, so maybe I'll fire things up a little bit close to the end and see what I can do. Very good head movement at the end right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking and what's happening with Conor. Why all the weirdness? You know, we don't know if he's gonna show up. Like, what do you think is happening right now? Do you think it's all mind games? Who knows? Conor is always doing weird crap like that, so my vote is that he's going to fight. I think he's going to fight. He's never pulled out of a fight before, ever. He's never pulled out one time. And I think that's something he's very proud of, and I don't think he's going to start now. I think he prides himself on always showing up, and I think he's going to show up. So, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, and I'll see you boys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.